Today on People Now, fallout from a controversial comedian at the White House Correspondents' dinner prompts an apology. We have details.
Fans are mourning the death of a star from Twin Peaks.
Is Kanye happy or not happy? And
don't you see a smirk?
Kim Kardashian helps Ellen and all of us figure out if Kanye West is happy or not.
Olympian Adam Rippon takes us behind the scenes of the Dancing with the Stars premiere.
I miss you, girl, like sunlight misses the moon.
And the Beckham's Got Talent. Victoria Beckham posting a video of her son singing. He's really great, and honestly, we can't get enough.
Plus, Southern Charm star Shep is here with answers about the questionable love triangles and all the drama this season.
It is live today on People Now. Happy Monday, everyone. Welcome to People Now. Here we are. Your Monday, guys, just got a little more adorable if you didn't know already. Today, we are bringing awareness to all our furry friends in shelters across the country. It is National Adopt a Shelter Pet Day, everybody.
It's a great day. So to celebrate National Adopt a Shelter Pet Day, we want you guys to share a photo or story about your adopted pet. So maybe you rescued a rambunctious Rottweiler or you saved a stray Siamese cat.
Oh, I see.
Let us know.
See what you did.
Tweet us at People with the hashtag People Now.
First, though, here's what you need to know and what's trending for today. Margaret Tlaib, senior White House correspondent for Bloomberg News and president of the White House Correspondents organization, has released a statement amid public debate over comedian Michelle Wolf's roast at the Correspondents' dinner on Saturday. Posting it on Twitter Sunday, she shared, "I have heard from members expressing dismay with the entertainer's monologue and concerns about how it reflects on our mission." Tlaib goes on to add, quote, "Last night's program was meant to offer a unifying message to a vigorous and free press while honoring civility, not to divide people. Unfortunately, the entertainer's monologue was not in the spirit of that mission." Tlaib's statement appears to backpedal from a prior appearance on CNN in which she called Wolf a talented comedian who had a message to deliver and the White House Correspondents' dinner a, quote, really wonderful unifying night. Meanwhile, seemingly in response to Tlaib's criticism, Wolf posted an Instagram photo of herself from the event just hours after Tlaib's statement was released with the caption reading, "Not in the spirit of the mission." Now, the annual event, attended by journalists, politicians, and celebrities, is usually marked by some good-natured ribbing on the president and his administration. Wolf, who is known for her work on The Daily Show, began her speech with the line, "Like a porn star says when she's about to have sex with a Trump, let's get this over with." She went on to make jabs at Trump's wealth and his alleged thoughts about race before shifting focus to White House staffers like Kellyanne Conway and Sarah Huckabee Sanders. C-SPAN stopped broadcasting her monologue more than halfway through on Saturday night, reportedly concerned about the speech's, quote, compatibility with the FCC's indecency guidelines. Now, the president spent the previous evening at a rally in Michigan urging voters to support Republicans for Congress. However, he had plenty of thoughts about Wolf and shared them via Twitter on Sunday and Monday. In one tweet, Trump writes, quote, "The White House Correspondents' dinner was a failure last year, but this year was an embarrassment to everyone associated with it. The filthy comedian totally bombed, put dinner to rest, or start over." So he wants the whole thing to be gone or to restart. Anyway, he followed that up with another tweet about 10 hours later saying, "The White House Correspondents' dinner is dead as we know it. This was a total disaster and an embarrassment to our great country and all that it stands for. Fake news is alive and well and beautifully represented on Saturday night." And now, guys, we move on to this very sad story. Authorities have found the body of a 4-year-old boy 5 days after he was swept out to sea by a wave in Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. The child, identified as Wesley Belisle, was located by the Currituck County Sheriff's Office on Corova Beach at 7:40 a.m. local time on Monday. The Kitty Hawk Police Department announced the news on Facebook. They said this, quote, "Wesley's family has been notified and are making arrangements for him to be transported back to New Hampshire. We hope that the outpouring of compassion and offers of support, thoughts and prayers to the Belisle family from people all over the world can bring them some amount of solace in this time of tremendous grief." Corova Beach is the northern part of the Outer Banks where the boy was pulled away by the sea last Wednesday. The Coast Guard said that his mother, quote, subsequently lost sight of him in the surf, leading to a 10-hour-long hunt for the child on Thursday. Police Chief Joel Johnson announced that at this time, all search efforts have been suspended and have now transitioned to recovery efforts. That was on Thursday. And he clarified to People saying, quote, "We are looking for his remains." The Kitty Hawk community came together in support of the family, with some creating a seashell memorial in the shape of a heart on the beach. That is all according to local news outlet WAVY. Of course, our thoughts and sincere prayers are with that family and friends during that extremely difficult time. On to this, guys. Actress Pamela Gidley, who starred as Teresa Banks in the Twin Peaks film Fire Walk with Me, has died at the age of 52. According to the Associated Press, her death was announced in an obituary published on Sunday. The obituary said Gidley died peacefully in her home on April 16th in Seabrook, New Hampshire. The cause of death has not been released, and at the family's request, all services will be private. A former model, Gidley made her movie debut in the 1986 film Thrashin' opposite Josh Brolin. The actor honored his co-star with a touching tribute last week, saying in part, "My co-star in Thrashin' and my girlfriend twice in a lifetime, amazing and innocent memories of her, a spitfire and a truly funny person that she was. Thank you for the gift of you, Pam. Rest in peace, beautiful girl." Of course, our condolences to her family and friends as well. And Andrea, you have even more trending news for us in Star Trek.
Yes, I do, Jeremy. So this Spice Girl son is following right in her footsteps in today's edition of Star Trek. Listen to this.
Miss you, girl, like sunlight misses the moon. And I pray that I'll be back inside your arms one day soon. And I'm so tired of running around and leaving you alone. Baby, I can't wait to be home.
Okay, we see you.
Little Beaver.
It looks like Cruz Beckham gets it from his mama. Victoria Beckham's youngest son showed off some impressive singing skills in a sweet home video that his mom posted to Instagram on Monday. The 13-year-old blew fans away with his smooth tone and vocal range and drew even more Justin Bieber comparisons in the process. Now, Cruz has dropped music in the past. He first made waves after releasing a Christmas single in 2016. So we have to wonder, is Cruz sampling some new music that he has in the works? Victoria Beckham captioned the Instagram video "Kisses" with musical notes and tagged acclaimed music producer Rodney Jerkins. So we will be on the lookout, but I've got to say, Cruz definitely has those young Justin Bieber vibes. All right, now watch this.
Is Kanye happy or not happy? And
don't you see a smirk? Come on, he is so happy there.
yeah, he's not happy there.
Yeah.
Is he happy?
I don't know.
You should take these home.
I should ask
You should
him.
take these home, and whenever he's doing something, you should just lift it up and go,
Kim Kardashian West is leaving last week's Kanye Twitter drama behind her, and instead she's poking some lighthearted fun at her hubby on today's episode of The Ellen DeGeneres Show. She also reveals some surprising behind-the-scenes details about baby Chicago's delivery day, including how Kanye played his favorite game, Connect 4, with his friends while they waited for her arrival. Now, Kim is dishing on the other baby names she and Kanye considered before they landed on Chicago.
It was between, we were gonna name her Joe, because my grandma married Joe. So we were gonna go with Joe, or we were gonna go with Grace. And then it was Chicago. That is a place that made him, and a place that he remembers his family from. He really wanted his mother's name. And I love that name too. I just wasn't sure if it's so much to live up to.
what was his mom's name?
Donda. That wasn't in the one syllable either, but I just felt like Chicago was cool and different, and
It is cool and different.
yeah.
So you
So
can
we went
still
with
kind
that.
of narrow it down to,
So we call her Shy.
you do call her Shy.
Yeah, we call her Shy. So it's like North Saint and Shy.
Well, they all would have been pretty adorable names, but baby Chicago isn't the only reason Kim and Kanye have to celebrate this year. They're gearing up to celebrate their 4th anniversary on May 24th. Now, Kim says the couple is really into taking trips these days, so she might like to jet off for a romantic getaway, just the two of them, to celebrate their big milestone. Well, for that and more, check your local listings and tune in to Ellen today. And those are your Star Treks for today.
And stay with us, guys. We're gearing up for tonight's Dancing with the Stars athletes premiere with Olympic standout Adam Rippon. He is showing us how he's really prepping for that Mirrorball trophy. Plus, Southern Charm star Shep joins us live. He's opening up about this season's messy love triangle and whether or not he's finally ready for love. We'll find it all out from him. Stick around for that.
All right, but first, let's check in on our question of the day. To celebrate National Adopt a Shelter Pet Day, we want you to share your shelter pet stories and see your cute and cuddly companions.
There you go. All right. And look at those cute kitties. All right. Well, here we go. Adopt a shelter pet and share the love. Lindsay and Miles saved each other
So
March
cute.
2017. Love that.
I like this one. Our handsome boy Frankie adopted from almost home F 10 years ago, June.
cute puppy.
Nice.
One more, and here we go. Another kitty.
Gotta have some cat love.
This is Kitty. Got her 6 years ago from the shelter as a stray. She's the queen of our family, and every blanket, sitting area, spot, and sun belong to her. Absolutely.
She does seem like a queen.
Look
yeah.
at her stretching
she
out,
owns
just
it.
owning the place. All right, we'll check back in with you a little bit later, but first we move on to this.
Yes, Ronnie from Jersey Shore is apologizing after taking a feud with girlfriend Jen Harley public after the couple welcomed a daughter earlier this month.
Yeah, the reality star shared signs of relationship trouble when he posted a series of Instagram stories over the weekend. And get ready for these.
Get ready. One says in part, note to self, can't turn a natural-born hoe into a housewife.
Eesh.
If you find them in the gutter, then leave them in the gutter. Not all people can be saved when they are so far gone.
Wow.
I can't believe anything like that.
Follow up here. He asked fans to vote yes or no in a poll saying if your significant other keeps sex videos of their ex, shouldn't they show enough respect to delete them, especially after being in a new relationship for over a year?
I mean, he has a point. I don't know if this should not be public though. Ronnie also shares screenshots of text messages from his Jersey Shore castmates supporting him, along with fans messaging him, telling him that his girlfriend was wrong.
All right, Harley shot back at her boyfriend in her own Instagram story, writing, "Can't turn a cokehead into a father, yeah, buddy."
Yeah, okay, but hours after the feud, Ronnie apologized to Harley and his fans, saying in part, "I acted on my gut and not rationally. I should have never acted in such a manner. My deepest apologies."
The whole thing's very cringeworthy.
I feel like you should never take things
Don't
out
take
on
it out
Instagram.
there like that.
Just
No.
keep it private.
All right, singer and actress Janelle Monae is opening up about her sexuality.
Yes, she says she's, quote, proud to be a queer young black woman in America after years of speculation surrounding her sexuality.
Yeah, she sat down with CBS This Morning over the weekend to discuss the meaning of her new album, Dirty Computer, and her sexual identity after coming out as, quote, pansexual in her cover story for Rolling Stone.
Yeah, Janelle revealing in that interview that she originally identified as bisexual.
Right, but once she started reading about pansexuality, she started to realize that, quote, here's what she said, "These are things that I identify with too." She adds by saying, "I'm open to learning more about myself."
Yeah, Monae also explained that even though she chose not to publicly identify her sexuality in the past, she's addressed the subject many times in her music.
Her song Queen, or Queen in particular, actually used to spell out the word queer, and if you listen carefully, you can still hear the initial title in the background.
Yeah, Janelle revealed that the meaning behind her new album's title has to do with how people are viewed in society.
She says that issues like race, class, sexual orientation, all those are often viewed like computer viruses that need to be cleansed, adding that she identifies as a dirty computer, so the meaning coming in.
Yeah, so now with her owning her identity, Monae says she loves herself and wants, quote, all the dirty computers around the world to feel seen, to be heard, and to feel celebrated, and to know that she's right there with them.
There you go. Guys, it's hard to believe it's been over 15 years since Cameron Diaz and Christina Applegate's comedy, The Sweetest Thing, hit theaters. 15 years ago.
Yeah, Entertainment Weekly recently reunited the original cast to talk about the comedy and maybe a potential for a sequel. Seems like they might be into it, fingers crossed.
But Applegate told us it was so good to be back around Diaz that it actually re-sparked their friendship.
Yeah, so we had to ask her about those Cameron Diaz retiring rumors and if there's any truth to it.
We ended up like reconnecting, and now I've gone over to her house. We've gone hiking. She's made us lunch. Sadie's gone over there and played for like a couple of hours, and it's just such a, it's so nice to just be with her again. I've missed her very much.
And
so.
she seems very, very happy. Made a lot of headlines for saying she's pretty much retired. How is she doing?
Everyone says what they say. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? You know what? We're all doing what we're doing right now, and so you know, I say I'm semi-retired. So it's like this is what I'm doing right now. But you can't, you can't really say, and I think that same goes for, I can't speak for anybody else, but I can say that, you say stuff here, but you know what, it's how many times have Kobe come in, Michael Jordan come in and out?
Yeah.
It's like you can do whatever you want. You can say what you want, and there's no finality to any of it, really.
All right, guys, it's finally here. Dancing with the Stars Athletes premieres tonight on ABC, and we cannot wait to see who comes out on top.
That's right, from gold medal winners to basketball legends, safe to say this season has pretty much got it all covered.
Olympic figure skater Adam Rippon gave us a little glimpse into his days leading up to tonight's big performance, and he will be keeping us updated every Tuesday following the show.
Looking forward to that, and here's how he has been prepping with pro partner Jenna Johnson. Watch.
Hey everybody, this is Adam, and here's Jenna. And this is our first day after practicing for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, but back in LA.
Yeah, our first time training in LA actually. Thank goodness. Okay. Look, I have drops. No, I'm kidding, I'm like soaking wet. But we finished our rehearsal here in the studio.
We're a little greasy.
How did it go, Jenna?
It was so good, but we're sweating.
Yeah. So we're ready for tonight. We're gonna go to the stage and we're gonna do that. this. There we go.
Dance.
That's us. Right now, I am at the studio, and this is where we enter to get in to the dance floor. Hey, you guys, we are in the rehearsal right now. This is Jenna walking through my dance. Here's Mariah. Look at her.
Not easy.
Go, Mariah. Not easy. This is Alan, Mariah's partner. Wow. The passion. Well, it's dark out now, and we're leaving.
Oh no, I have to start my video too.
Oh, there's Mariah. She's starting her video. But Jenna's in front of me. We're walking to her car. There's Alan, but it's been a great day, and we are ready to rumble.
Well, the air in Charleston may be heating up, but so is the drama on this season of Southern Charm.
Yep, here to break it all down is Charleston's resident bachelor, Mr. Shep Rose. Shep, thank you so much for being here, man. It's good to see you.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
What's up?
Not much. How have you been?
It's nice to see you.
Yeah, it's been like a week or something.
I know, we just saw you
Yeah.
in Charleston. It was a lot of fun.
Yes.
Let's get down to this season, though. There's a lot of drama. People are talking about this meeting between Ashley and Catherine.
Yes.
So,
Wasn't it a lovely meeting between them?
Lovely meeting. Cameron was just here last week. She says that she thinks Ashley might be the one to tie T-Rav down. Do you think there's any truth to this? Is that going to happen?
I would say really, and I hate to say this, but tune in. I mean, not everybody is as copacetic as they appear to be. So you're gonna have to wait and see, because there's some fireworks.
I'm sure it is. It's always hard to predict, but we do know it will be fiery for sure. And with all of these, look, in last week's episode, Catherine and Ashley met face to face. Pretty cringeworthy moment when the whole thing kind of played out. You've said before that you're pretty protective over Catherine. So how do you navigate that whole relationship while still being supportive of Thomas? Is it challenging for you?
Yeah, it is, because Ashley came in and was very contrite and wanted to be everybody's friend, and that's good, you know. But everything looks great, but like I said, things aren't always as they appear. There's some undercurrents going on. You know, Catherine, she showed up for that meeting, and Catherine was sort of like, but she sort of won her over, I thought, a little bit.
Yeah.
So, you know, just stay tuned.
Yeah. Would you say that Catherine and Thomas are in a good place right now?
They're in a better place than I've ever seen them. So that's very lovely, I think, because there are 2 kids involved. People forget about that sometimes.
Yeah. No, that is really important. I mean, if nothing else, for the kids' sake, to kind of work that out.
Do it for the kids.
Do it for
That's
the
what I
kids.
always say.
It's your saying. It's your Christmas saying.
All my charities.
The whole thing. So look, other couples on the show also going through their own breakups. Craig and Naomi, Chelsea and Austin. Based on a little bit of Instagram stalking that we've done, it looks like the men might have moved on. But looking forward, I mean, how will these new relationships affect the dynamic on the show? What's your take on that?
Well, I'm looking like a genius right now.
I
for
guess
staying
so, right?
single, right? Like nobody's mad at me. I didn't do anybody any harm.
I tell you guys, it's the way to do
I
it.
tried to say that. Yeah, it seems like nobody can stay in a relationship on this show. So, and again, I'm just over in the corner trying to make everybody not kill each other.
Yeah. Referee is your role this
Yes.
Yeah, so let's talk about your love life. When we had Cameron on the show, she was saying that you're like George Clooney, kind of. And maybe little Palmer will be the one that's going to
said
eventually...
that I won't settle down ever, will she?
but you did do a dating show.
Yep.
What did you learn about yourself in that process?
I sort of reinforced some things that I thought I knew, but it's easier it's like do as I say, not as I do. So I always do the things that I promised myself I was never going to do, or chase the person that I probably shouldn't have. I went after someone that was a little younger, and there was someone more my age that I thought was maybe we jibed a little bit better. So I think that that's something that I should take my internal voice more seriously.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right. Well, I just, there's so much with that you learn and the way the relationships can all develop. And so it's good that you're in a good place with that.
I'm
and it's
really good
now
place.
helping you
I'm
out.
a free agent. And I'm okay with that.
So let's talk about little Palmer. We were talking about that when Cameron was here. So cute. Seems to have brought the whole Southern Charm crew together. How's life as Uncle Shep? Is that a different feel for you? Do you like that?
No, I've got 4 nieces and a nephew.
Does a new one make you get a little itch for a baby of your own, or no?
I would love to have a baby, but at first I maybe want to get a dog. Just to see how that works.
Yeah.
We talked about that. Do you think I should get one?
I think you should.
It'd be good practice.
You should adopt, though. Today's the
National Adopt a Pet.
Shelter
Yeah,
Pet.
so I will get vilified if I get like a dog from a breeder.
Don't you dare do it. Absolutely not the right move.
Because I know you like Frenchies.
I Right.
Like, I
How do
know.
you find rescue Frenchies?
Yeah.
Very
That's
I don't think you
difficult.
can.
Yeah.
All right. So outside of your Charleston castmates, you're also good friends with SNL's Colin Jost. We know this. Him and ScarJo just made their first big public appearance at that Avengers premiere.
Yes.
Look, I think you all three were in that picture together. You guys have clearly met and have hung out. Give me the
He's
vibe
a
with
great
that.
guy, man. Really funny, really smart. Went to Harvard, and just one of the funniest, smartest guys I've met. And I like to surround myself with funny, smart people if I possibly can.
I want to live vicariously through you to ScarJo.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. I met ScarJo at his 35th birthday party. She was really nice. I think she was a little nervous. She was meeting a lot of his friends for the first time, and we were dancing on the back deck to like 90s rap, and she showed up and was like not in the same frame of mind as we were. She was so nice, and I think he's really happy, so I'm stoked for
Oh,
him.
it seems like they're doing great.
Yeah,
so good
yeah.
to hear. Good
Yeah,
to hear.
well, thank you for...
A-list.
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
Look out.
That's some heady stuff.
Yeah, right.
Well, Shep, thank you so much for stopping
Thank you
by.
for
And you
having
guys
me.
make sure to tune in to Southern Charm every Thursday night at 9 p.m. Eastern on Bravo.
There you go.
You gotta both come to Charleston next time.
Can I get
know.
in on this? I've never been, actually, but I
Yeah.
would love to. All right, let's move on to this, guys. Coming up tomorrow, Academy Award-winning actress Marcia Gay Harden will be live in our studio in that very seat where Shep is now
Yep.
sitting. She's opening up her new memoir, Seasons of My Mother. Plus, actor Tom Cavanaugh dishes on season 4 of The Flash. You will not want to miss
Yeah,
that.
thanks for watching. For now, we leave you with one last thing from Natasha Lyonne. Bye.
Hi, I'm Natasha Lyonne, and this is One Last Thing. Yes, my glasses are crazy. They're prescription. I want to say the last show I binge watched was the O.J. Simpson show, People versus O.J. Simpson, which was great. Paulson, great. More than that, though, what I do is play about 20 to 25 crossword puzzles a day, and that is really my version of binge watching. My last big splurge. I bought some Freemason chairs on First Dibs, and if you think this outfit is eccentric, you gotta see these chairs. My last girls' night was actually my birthday. I had a great birthday dinner. It was just the girls, but then my boyfriend flew in, and so that was great.